the Lunch Period Podcast.
Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to the Lunch Period Podcast.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
I said hey.
What's going
Going on?
Dude, I realized recently that's a real song.
It is a real song.
It plays in Petco.
It plays in my whole place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it at BJ's when I worked there. And I would jam out every time.
And I wake up in the morning, step outside.
I didn't realize it was a real song.
Yeah. And it's like almost as retarded as the stupid YouTube one.
He-Man
The
one?
meme one.
Yeah.
It's good. I like that song.
It's a
It
good
is a good
song,
song.
but
It
you
is
can't tell me it's not retarded.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
By four non-blondes.
I say.
What's going on?
It's like when men with what was it? Who
Men
made the
Without
safety
Hats.
dance? Men without hats. They started wearing hats.
Good interview.
Pissed me off.
Yeah, that's you.
They wore hats?
Uh huh.
Motherfuckers.
They went on stage and performed with hats on. Pissed me off.
They were all shot that day.
You gotta change our band name to Men with Hats.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, like men at work.
Men at work sometimes.
All the time we just slug off. Hey guys, welcome to the Lunch Period Podcast.
That's David.
What?
You're David.
Oh yeah, I'm David.
I'm David.
Yep.
I'm
And
David.
Yep.
Why does he get David so upset?
We didn't do it like the last
I
two
don't know, David.
podcasts.
Yeah, why does David get so upset at us, David?
I'm not sure, David.
Like the last podcast we did, there wasn't a Hi I'm David bit, and I was like, oh, maybe it's finally maybe it's
never
finally
gonna be
downswing.
Yeah, if you keep reacting like this, it's never going to be over. David.
Yeah, it's your fault, David.
Yeah, David. You know what I'm talking about, David?
Yes, David.
Absolutely, David.
I love when people are such pieces of shit. They harass someone and then blame it on them for being harassed. One of the worst things you could do to someone.
But it's
Insult
funny.
them and then blame them for it. Oh, man.
You're right.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's still your fault.
Okay.
It is your fault.
All right.
Yeah, David.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with David.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about, David?
Okay.
You guys actually want to talk about
I
something?
hate this fucking podcast. I hate it.
I do have a topic.
Yeah.
Let's describe things.
No.
Natalie. Oh, look at that. That's a cute little dish. It's for the mices. No, it's okay. It's really
Andrew,
cute.
do you want to tell our listeners, our many listeners, our many listeners about the mice story?
I hate you.
It's so scary. It's so scary.
Just
I don't like that. I
keep
don't
eating
like-
your raisin
I
bran
don't like when he's like this. Ian.
out of your
I don't know
rum
what to do
cup.
about it.
Oh, your rum cup.
Okay, well, one day, David comes in with a little box. And he's like, yeah, there's a mouse in here. I'm going to feed it to my snake. And I look at that mouse, and I connect with it instantly. I open the box. I'm like, I know I shouldn't, because I'm going to feel so bad, but I want to see a cute little mouse, you know? Little did I know the emotional impact it would have on me. I look, this tiny little ball, a spherical mouse. I'm like, oh my god, I want it.
This mouse had 2 vertebrae.
And Natalie's like, I just want to smush it. I just want to crush it in between my fingers. I want to take a toothpick and poke its eye out, stab in its brain.
What the?
And I'm like, it's a weird way of showing affection, but sure. So then, David's like, yeah, I'm just gonna feed the snake, whatever. Who cares? It's garbage mouse.
Trash.
But then it didn't want to eat. Your snake didn't want to eat it. You know, it was rejected because it was a trash mouse. It really was. The thing was fucking. Like,
As we will get to.
yeah. The poor boy was sickly, like off the bat, you could tell. But I didn't care. David was like, "You want to keep it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we bought. David had a tank for it, and we bought a bunch of new stuff. We bought bedding. We bought like the little, you know,
The spinny
the
wheel.
food stuff, the spinning wheel. We bought all this stuff for this fucking mouse. This huge ass tank for one mouse. I was like, he's gonna live like a king. So I put him in there with his food bowl because he wasn't eating for the first like day or so.
Yeah.
So we're like, we need to get him actual mouse food so he'll eat because he's not eating the shit.
You guys
we
are
throw in
just
there.
putting lettuce in.
Which he should eat that, but I guess maybe he was too small to know what the fuck it was. I don't know. It was such a tiny little thing. So anyways, we put him in the new tank with his new food, bro. He starts picking out.
He buries his face into the
buries
food bowl.
his food. He's like, this is the best day of his fucking short life of all the 7 days he's lived.
Not even.
And I'm
he was
like,
alive for like 4 or 5 days at the most.
Yeah, this fucking scraggly little round mouse. And we're like, yes, he's our new friend. He's our new, part of our life. And then I wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh fuck. He's flipped over, like, completely out. Like, if a mouse could get drunk and wasted, that's how he would look. But he wasn't wasted. He was just dead. And I touch him, and he's, like, cold and stiff. And I, like, drag him around a little bit. And I'm like, oh, he's fucking dead.
Yeah. And then I go to work, right?
I text David. I'm like, he's dead.
Andrew texts me at, like, 1:30 p.m., right? Hey, mouse is dead. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Shift ends at 8:30. Get home around 9 o'clock. The mouse is still in the fucking tank, stanking up the room because it's a rotting corpse of a baby mouse. I'm like, God damn it! And I just pick it up and chuck it out the window for a fucking owl to eat or some shit. I'm like, Andrew, you really didn't think to get rid of this decaying mouse in my room? Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I just threw it out the window. Dead mouse.
Circle of life. There's gonna be like a raccoon or a fucking owl or some shit that's gonna stumble upon it. And
Dude,
be very
David has
grateful.
no fucking care for life.
That's so funny.
I do have care for life. What am I gonna do? Throw it in the trash so nothing can eat it?
Andrew was like gingerly trying to pick up this little sickly mouse, and David just pushes him aside and goes, "Let me do it." And fucking grabs him with his 2 fingers and squeezes him. His eyes pop out.
No, David knows how to handle creatures. He knows how to handle them forcefully. What you need to, if you don't, you gotta take control. David has a lot of care for creatures. Just not creatures he finds to be below him.
Yeah. Like mice.
Fish and mice are fucking to be stomped in David's world. They're to be fed to other creatures.
They serve no purpose.
They serve no purpose but as food. And you know what? That's fair, David.
I like some fish. But, so, we have this tank and everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, alright, well, we have the tank. We have to get something else.
Mm-hmm.
I spend multiple days saying, hey, Andrew, let's not get any more mice. Because they stink. You can't really hold them because they suck. And there's a chance they're going to die anyway. And this motherfucker comes home with 3 of them one day.
Yeah.
Now they're just stanking up my room.
What did you want to put in there? A
I
snake?
put a hamster.
Hamsters suck.
Hamsters do suck. Thank you, Ian.
Hamsters are ass.
Hamsters kind of...
Rats are cool.
Rats are cool, but they get gigantic, so we couldn't put it in that tank.
Alright, get a bigger tank.
No. I'm not spending any more money.
Fine, I'll buy you a rat for Bozos Easter.
I just want a little mouse. Now we have 3.
What are their names, Andrew?
Cringer, Binger, and Baster. So we have Cringe and Baste. And then little Binger, because she's fat.
What'd you name Baster? Baster.
Because she's based.
She crawls up on Andrew's hand.
Because she crawled up on me first, and I said, "You were a good one." And she runs around on the wheel really fast. They all have their own little personalities. I fucking love it. Cringer is the cringiest one. She's just like in the corner all the time, just sneezing.
Just sneezing and sniffling.
She has little mouse allergies.
Allergies.
Binger likes to eat. She
the
likes
soul of our sickly worm went.
sickly.
sickly mouse went into a new mouse.
She dead. Yeah.
Sickly worm.
A sickly worm. There's no such thing as a sickly worm. A sickly worm is a dead worm very soon.
Yes. There's no point in even calling them sickly.
Yeah.
They're meant to die.
Before you can even get the word out, it's already dead.
But yeah, now I have mice. Thank you, David.
Of course.
David was a big help to me getting them.
Yeah.
And also he feeds them when I forget.
All the time.
No, I was yesterday.
I usually just feed them anyway.
Oh, thanks,
Because
man.
they just kick their shit out of their bowl and just forget about it because they're idiots.
Yeah, they're
Their brains
retards.
are not connected to their fucking synapses.
They're really stupid, but I love them.
Yeah, that was our adventure.
That was a little mice adventure, yeah.
You get up into any wacky happenstances?
How's your cat?
Stupid.
Still,
Yeah.
has it shat on your bed?
Well, it doesn't shit anymore.
That's good.
Well, it doesn't shit everywhere
I'm
anymore.
glad her guts rearrange themselves.
Yeah, I remember specifically, just out of the corner of my eye, the cat batting something running out of Ian's room. He goes, "Is that fucking shit?" And he runs over to it, and it was just a perfectly spherical thing of shit that the cat was just smacking around. I was like, "Oh,
And attempting to eat.
yeah."
Imagine being such a stupid creature. You shit your shit out, and then you look at it and go, "Oh my god, a new toy for me."
You play with it and then you go, wait, this is
You
food.
smack it around so much it becomes a ball, and then you want to eat it.
And then you try and eat it, it tastes bad, so you get mad at it, so you eat it more.
So you eat it out of malice.
You eat it to kill it. Like you puke it up.
I hate that cat.
Yeah, that cat sucks.
At least dogs sometimes think shit tastes good.
Yeah,
You
dogs
know.
will eat shit like nothing.
Yeah.
They'll slurp that shit up.
Cats hate it, but they're just such evil, remorseless creatures. They'll do it anyway.
Cats are evil.
They want it dead, so they bite it, and then they bite it, and they think they're eating something, so they swallow.
No, she just like chewed on her turds. She never ate it.
She never ate it? Oh, that's good.
She shoot on them and spit it out.
Yeah, and then she'd kick it
Awful.
around and chew on it again.
Smart. Okay.
Awful.
You know what? Never mind.
I hate that
I
cat.
give her more credit than she
No.
originally. She doesn't eat it. She doesn't swallow.
Rather her eat it and just.
It's like chewing tobacco, but you chew it again.
Chewing turd back.
It just comes out more moist each time.
Yeah, and you smack it around. What if
God.
you saw a fucking country bumpkin spit out his chewing tobacco and he starts kicking around like a soccer ball?
You're gonna say
Or like a hacky sack.
You're gonna say he spit out a full turd.
A large, full
He
turd.
pulls out like a can of the chewing tobacco, he opens it up and it's just like brown smear. Like, puts it on his teeth.
God.
What the fuck?
Guys, I'm sorry. Anybody who's listening, I'm sorry. I didn't want this.
Oh, man.
I innocently brought up Ian's cat smacking around his own shit. Andrew goes rubbing it on his teeth.
Yeah, very innocent. Very
Yeah,
innocent.
innocent turd play. Turd muff.
Turd play.
Turd player.
Turd play. What's the most useful thing you could do out of your shit?
The most useful thing?
Yeah.
Probably like a little sculpture.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit doesn't have that much use. It's literally shit.
Yeah.
Burn it, maybe.
Well, I guess fertilizer is actually the most useful.
Yeah,
I forgot that's.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot
correct.
real things need it. Like, make a little sculpture out of it.
Make a little sculpture of it. I was gonna be using it as a weapon.
A weapon?
You freeze
Yeah.
it and then throw it at someone.
Freeze it?
Yeah, freeze it. Just shit multiple times. Put it in a tube formation. Freeze it. And then...
Or you could just get diarrhea
Oh.
and just like make a sword.
Okay.
bowl.
All right. Let's stop.
Oh my god! Like when they're pouring it into the mold. It's just steaming hot diarrhea. Stop! The Iron Forger pulls up his pants. He's like, good. He's stroking his beard.
It's a little shit in it.
Shit's the hilt. He wraps it in a turd.
You know, like the ice cream where they freeze it on a flat thing and roll it. This is awful. God.
The most useful thing you can do with your diarrhea is
Make a sword.
forge it into a sword. Bing, bing, He's ironing out the game.
You got the fucking
Like
grindstone.
a multicolored green and brown and red sword.
Red.
If you got a diarrhea enough to make a sword, you're gonna be shooting some red.
Shit in red. Oh man.
First time I ever had diarrhea, I told my parents I pissed out my ass.
Sometimes it is yellow, yeah.
I was like, Mom, I peed out my butt.
Guys, all right, okay,
Welcome to the
All right.
shit episode.
Guys.
Every podcast needs one.
please.
Fucking dookie.
The Dookie Show. David, I was gonna say, you said to make your turd into a weapon, you line them all up into a big stick. But I don't want that. You have to do David and Goliath that shit. Freeze little pellets of it, and then you can
Get a slingshot.
like, sling. Just murder people with it.
Imagine if Bart from The Simpsons used a slingshot instead of pebbles. He used shit.
Frozen turd.
Yeah.
Frozen turd chunks.
He'd be a far less iconic character.
Or far more. Oh.
I forget who I was talking to,
Uh-huh.
but they came up with an idea of when it snowed when they were kids, taking a big shit and then putting snow around it and having a snowball
That's
fight.
evil.
That is sinister.
That's actually evil.
That's like turd buttering to a new level.
It'd be like melting in your hand though, 'cause you're hot
It would
shit.
be melting in your hand, yeah. I guess you have to let it like cool for a little bit, but then you just have a frozen turd, and you're gonna hit someone in the mouth with it.
Yeah.
It'll explode.
What was like the most like stupid, reckless to you thing you did as a kid?
To myself,
It's just like you and your friends,
mm,
because we used to throw rocks at each other. My friends.
I was never a kid like that. I wasn't a fucking like.
Fucking idiot.
Well, I
Damaged
remember
kid.
specifically
Ian, you have
Yeah,
some
fuck you,
shit. I
Ian.
don't want to hear it from you and my friends.
strangling each other in the park for fun. I don't want to hear it.
David would you throw rocks at each other.
Well, it wasn't rocks.
Oh, there's stones.
You
was
know, like
boulders?
when, cause like you know when a new house is built,
Uh-huh.
it's just dirt with pebbles,
Clumps
mashed in
of
it.
gravel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like in a foundation where it's of a house where there's just a big fucking hole in the middle.
Yeah.
You just stand on different sides of the house and throw those like dirt rock mixtures at each other. It was
Jesus.
great.
Little clods.
I did get hit in the head quite a few times,
sure you
and
did.
I think maybe this kid named Billy broke his nose.
Oh
But-
my god! From a fucking rock.
I remember him going, "Oh!" and bloody
Blood?
nose, like, "I'm gonna go home, guys." We just kept doing it
That's
after he left.
so funny.
That's such a kid thing.
Wow, you guys are stupid.
I don't think he broke his nose because I don't remember anything about it after that.
Yeah, he probably just bled out his nose a little.
Yeah.
Because he got hit in the fucking
Face with
a
rocks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You guys do anything?
Ian?
I don't want to talk about the strangling thing. I've talked about that enough.
Just to recap, Ian and his friend would choke each other out until they couldn't, like,
Until they saw colors.
until they saw colors. They took turns on each other.
In full view of everybody else.
Ian, I want you to direct a coming-of-age story, a short film of just that. It's like, it starts out really cute, like two boys like being friends, and then each other. It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be a good
That'd be
indie,
lovely.
That'd be a good indie hit to get you into the movie scene, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Stupidest thing I did? Stupid I did. I don't know. I did the typical, like, sledding. I mean, it's not dangerous, you know. Just like,
Yeah.
You just get hurt.
yeah, I didn't do anything that stupid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm a little baby.
I remember, I don't know. I don't think we were in any like
Mortal-
actual danger of getting like hurt, but we used to, you know,
weren't
those
in
like
mortal
drainage,
danger.
yes, you know those drainage pipes underneath like the highway behind your
Oh,
house.
yeah.
We would just go on the other side of that all
Highway.
the times.
Yeah.
But this one time, it was the weirdest thing. We were, we crawled under it. And we were on the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
We were like looking at, because you know, like when you're driving, you see like the road signs like this exit has a fucking McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge.
They're
when
massive.
You're, when you're right next
Up
to them.
close to it, yeah.
I didn't realize that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it was just like, man, that thing's like 3 of us. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this car just stops by the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
Starts backing up towards us.
Uh-huh.
And we were like,
What the fuck?
fuck?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we were like,
You
get the fuck out of here.
That's funny.
We ran and it kept backing up, so we like went into like the cornfield on the other side of the highway. We got lost for a little while.
That's fucking
We
hilarious.
were like, we can't go back to the highway. They're gonna be waiting for us.
They're gonna kill us.
So we found a way back somehow. I don't know fucking how. But it was
that's
cool.
weird. Yeah, kids just fucking go.
Yeah,
Kids just go.
it's the most fun thing to do as a kid. Just go somewhere.
Yeah.
go somewhere you're not really supposed to be.
Yeah, David, do you remember there was one time we just went, there was like the neighborhood, we weren't even in our neighborhood, it was Jack's neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a cornfield past that. And then we just started walking to the cornfield and we ended up in like some weird fucking like we emerged out of some dude's lawn.
It was wacky.
We emerged out of some dude's lawn and they were looking at us like, what the fuck? These kids just came out of the fucking bushes onto our lawn. And we were like, yeah, we're in just a whole new place. It felt like I was in a new country. I was like, where
Was
the
it
fuck
with you
am I?
and me where we accidentally found like the redneck?
Yeah, no, that was the
Okay,
one, yeah, because it was like some
right,
fucking.
and it was like it's like right next to our houses, and I don't know where that
I
is
have
to this
no
day.
clue,
We
dude.
emerged in like
Dude,
like
there's-
a borderline trailer park or
Yeah.
some shit.
There's
It
a
was
bunch
wild.
of places in PA, not even PA, in Emmaus. I've just never been.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fucking, you know when you're on Chestnut Street and there's like the left, or you could go straight. There's a right.
Really?
There's a
right?
right before there. Yeah.
Whoa.
And there's like a weird old house down there.
Yeah.
Like you can see it, but I don't know what else is down there.
that's
There's a
funny.
bunch of roads on Chestnut Street that I'm like, I'm just never gonna go down there.
Never going
Like the road that's like a fucking. It's just
Down.
a drop.
incline.
You ever see that? Like people are trying to get across.
Yeah, I've seen a road.
Like
where
what's down there?
Yeah.
Probably just houses.
that was just houses, nothing important, but still, it is a little weird. It's like there's so many places.
As a kid, you're like, I know everything around this place. This is where I live, and then you find
You
something
turn one
new.
street,
You're
yeah.
like, oh.
I got lost in our own fucking like suburban
Development.
The development, yeah. I was
Oh
like,
my
where
God.
the fuck am I, dude? The same goddamn street where I lived.
I remember this one time. I pulled in a genius plan.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Kids and their schemes.
because I had a crush on someone who brought up multiple times on our podcast.
Decepticon. Or whatever.
I think we just used her fucking actual name.
Yeah, we
I don't
dropped
think
that
we've
whole
ever-
thing.
I don't think we've ever tried to hide it. Yeah, I was like, I have a crush on Kaylee, so I was like riding a bike from my neighborhood, and I was like, ring, Kaylee, I'm lost in your neighborhood. You want to show me how to get out of here?
Oh.
I was like, 'cause-
And she went, no.
No, she was like, yeah, okay. And then she was like, so you got lost? And I was like, yeah. She's like, it's like right over there. I was like, oh, a dog chased me, and I just
my
lost my way. She's like, really? I was like, yeah. I don't think she bought it. I think she saw right through my scheme.
That's almost
No
like
fucking-
pretty smooth, almost.
I could have just asked her to hang out. We were friends.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I had to have an ulterior motive.
That's cute. I don't know.
Yeah.
A little smooth thing to do. Where are you gonna say?
No wonder I won the Kaylee Civil War. Fucking morons.
You're
were
the only
dark
attractive
horse.
one.
Andrew, you look like a honey bun.
Fucking autistic.
Andrew looked like a honey bun, and David had a butt chin.
Both me and David were
We did have
fucking
a bunch of-
retards.
Yeah. Yeah, we were warring,
Ian-
me and Andrew, and then
Ian-
Ian just swoops in one
Here's the
day.
thing.
We didn't even know he was a contestant.
Here's the thing, Ian. You're equally as stupid as us, but you don't talk as much. You're more mysterious about it. So you can't. You're like, ooh, that guy's like, look, he's kind of. But then you have.
Meanwhile, I kick rocks and choke people out. Like
Yeah.
I'm going home and like strangling my friend in a park for fun.
Yeah, but you present it in a good
I keep
way.
my mouth shut.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The less you talk, the less people have against you. Say
you
that.
got that right. Oh man.
But yeah. Yeah, isn't that funny? We're all
Yeah.
like Kaylee.
Yeah.
Ian came out. That's funny.
Ian came along,
Little Ian.
and broke our hearts.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
Being a fucking infant.
Ah,
Yeah.
those were the days.
Yep.
Was there like another like world-shattering crush you guys had?
Shattering cry.
Man, I just like look. You know that saying where it's like, oh, the most attractive person is like the one you see like on a bus station or some shit, where it's like the person you just have passing glances with.
Yeah.
That shit just hits me too hard.
Oh.
I'll just like look at a person, I'm like, I love them, and then they're out of my life
I
forever.
love you. Gone.
That's
A bus passes by and they disappear.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
you fall in love with someone and you're just like, oh nope,
What? That's weird.
Yeah.
it's a miserable existence.
It must be. What do you mean? Like you'll get a crush on them just by looking at them?
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck.
Oh, you'll just find them attractive?
Well, no, it's like it's not just like they're pretty. I'm just like
You're stunned.
Yeah, my brain
else
just
could it
like
mean?
shuts off, and I keep thinking about them. And I'm like, why? What is this?
Why? I know nothing about them.
I'm like obsessive.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Andrew and I used to do this weird thing where we'd just see girls in the hall and then be like, yo, dude, that girl in the hall, dude.
That was everyone
That's
though.
just boys.
That's just
That's just boys
high
being
school and
boys.
teenage or yeah, that's just boys.
I don't
That's
know.
horny
I feel
There
like
was
boys.
the
Andrew
one
and I went
Yeah, we would be a little
above and beyond. We were fucking creeps.
Yeah, we were creepy.
Well, yeah.
As fuck. Why don't no one teach you how to not be creepy?
Yeah. Hey, did you want to talk about the
Oh God.
saga with like a girl you ran into the other day?
Which one? Oh,
Tell me about it, maybe?
that's whatever.
No,
Who
okay.
cares?
Okay.
I remember the first test to me and Andrew's friendship when I told this girl that he had a crush on her.
Oh my God. You don't do that.
You did do that.
I
You
did.
don't do that, dude.
Well,
David, you always spill the beans of shit you're not supposed to say. You just did it yesterday.
David does.
Oh my god.
He'll just say shit and go, oop.
I
wasn't
didn't
supposed
know.
to."
You pointed to your mom.
I'm part of my mom, David. He was. You.
I know what you're talking
And how
about.
fucking embarrassed I was when I was like, yeah, David thought you were pointing at your mom. Little did he know. Yeah, thanks, Dave.
I love you, Andrew.
David does do
Forget
that a
I
lot.
love you too, buddy.
When have I ever done that other than that?
You did. You told my cousin I was an atheist unintentionally.
Yeah, it's never on
Yeah.
purpose.
It's never on
you
purpose.
Just say
It's
shit.
completely innocent, and you know what? It all falters back onto me, anyways. My own actions. So you know what, David? You're just like you're karma.
David's not just your best friend; he's also your karma.
You're like karmatic fucking. You know. He just it
Make
comes,
you deal with your sins.
exactly. It comes back around to me, and I grow as a person because of that. So thank you, David.
Sure,
You make me deal with the hard situations in life.
That's the most.
You make your life
not
harder.
compliment.
No. it's
Thank you for
true.
making my life harder.
Thank you for making me stronger through making me more miserable. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But the story I was gonna tell was back in, what was it, like fourth grade?
dude.
So the story I was trying to tell,
Uh-huh.
this girl named Alyssa,
Yes.
Andrew had a big crush on, and he would tell me about it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because Andrew was a hopeless romantic even back then.
You really were. You were just the kid from Modern Family.
So stupid. Oh my god.
But for some fucking reason, I was like, hey, Alyssa, I know something you don't know.
That's just kid
And
shit.
she's like, oh, what, is it that Andrew likes me? And I was like, oh no! I was like, oh no, you found out. And then, were you standing there, or did I relay the message to you?
I think it was next. I sat next to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember you running out crying, and I was like, oh, I'm a bad friend.
Oh, dude.
You were in that moment.
Yeah.
No.
What did you need karma for as a fourth grader? What have you
Because
done?
I kept talking about it.
That doesn't mean you
I talked
deserve.
and I didn't act. My
Welcome
friend.
to being an awkward child.
I should have learned. Should have learned.
No one has. No one in this room has learned.
David, it's my karmatic retribution.
I don't like that title. I don't want to be your karmatic retribution.
It's too late.
David's
Alright.
blind justice.
Yeah. He doesn't,
Vengeance.
he doesn't pick up strikes. Yeah. That's fine.
Alright.
Don't lean all the way back, Andrew.
It's cute. I'm so tired.
Sit up, bitch.
It was cute. I should have said something instead of just being like, like. I didn't even talk to this girl. I talked to her once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fourth grade crush for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You have any similar stories, Ian?
Ian.
I have one that was like bullshit.
Yeah.
Where I was in class and the one guy was like, hey, do you think this girl's cute? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, he said it out loud. He's like, oh, you like blah, blah, blah? And I was just like, and I just went, what?
Huh?
And like no one reacted. They just kind of like literally the girl just like looked and was like, "What?" Like I don't think no one really understood what he said.
Yeah.
It was just like, "Yo, you're a dick."
Yeah, it's like,
and I did
okay.
not talk to him anymore.
You're being a fool.
You're a fool. Why would you do that to me?
Asshole.
How could you? I put trust into you.
Not really. He was just
Betrayed
like
me.
he literally was just like, "Do you like that person?" Or like, "Do you think she's cute?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, she's
She's an
cute.
attractive person, sure.
Yeah.
Then they just yelled at him like, "Fucking 4? Fuck you."
Fuck you, asshole.
Like, why? Why would you do that?
I remember, I ruined it for you in gym class, Ian.
Fuck you. Fuck you for that. I will absolutely hold that to my fucking grave. When I fucking finally kill myself and I have to haunt this goddamn house, I'm gonna keep falling over in David's room. Or no! Fucking rolling on my back.
And I won't see anything. I'll just hear something. Oh!
You'll see the carpet go, like, you'll see the shape of me on the carpet and I'll be like, oh, running the fucking walls and fall over.
Ian!
I want it to be like
Breaking shit!
I want it to be like a fucking Christmas Carol where David's fucking on his sheets. He's like, "Oh, spirits have come to haunt me," and then it's Ian rolling around. Oh no! Just like a blue Ian.
David's like trying to get laid. I'm just like,
Oh! Yeah,
oh!
every time he brings a girl over.
Ian, this is my one chance!
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll hold that to my fucking grave, David.
Yeah. Just a little recap.
And I will laugh about it to my grave.
A little recap. But what happened? Ian was in gym class trying to talk to girls, and then David would throw himself on the floor
And roll around like a baby.
Roll around like a baby.
Here's the thing. Ian never told me the reason.
Of course I didn't. I wasn't like friends with you at that point.
I would have been your wingman, Ian. This is your karmatic.
No!
You gotta put yourself
If I
out
would
there,
have
my
told
friend.
you, you would have walked over to him and be like, he likes you.
No,
I wouldn't have.
David wouldn't have done that. David would have said, "I know a secret, you don't."
And then look directly at me and look back at them.
Like, always.
It was, what was that, senior year in high school? It wasn't that retarded.
No, you're only a little less.
You're throwing yourself on the ground and rolling around.
Because it was
Man's
funny.
nearly an adult, and he's like, oh yeah, it was funny. I'm fucking rolling around like a big baby.
David, you did it so much that the teacher told you to stop.
All the time.
hilarious.
At first, everyone thought it was funny, and then everyone was so fucking sick of you.
Dude, I love that you committed yourself to that bit. It's my favorite thing
Me
ever.
too.
It was the funniest on the last day.
Even if it ruined Ian's life.
On the last day.
Yeah, on the last day you did it, and everyone was like, God!
Yeah,
And at that point, it was like it came back around to me to being fucking funny, or I was just dying. I hated you so much that it was just funny.
you crossed the boundary.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
Good. I like that. Oh, man.
Oh. David, you have untapped comedic potential.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm upset it's not being used more.
You have this podcast.
We do.
It's a thing.
It sure is.
It really is.
Alright, Andrew, what was your bullshit fucking stupid bitch topic?
My topic was just things that make you guys laugh really hard.
Okay.
Just
Go.
like a weird thought or something. I keep having this thought. Dude just bending over and blowing himself. That makes you crack up every
I
time.
hate you.
With his legs up in the air. Like,
Wait, you said he bends over? I thought you were talking like he was
No,
standing
he-
straight up, then he just
That's funny
Yeah.
too.
I like that one
Funny
more.
too.
He just turns into a pretzel.
He's like, just blowing himself.
He walks down the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know of any thoughts that make me laugh.
No, you guys just have any random ideas?
I don't have anything.
What's like I don't know, like a trope in or something that makes you laugh all the time?
Very hard.
When very professional people just do really silly things.
Act silly.
I like that.
Okay.
Any example?
That one Oni plays bit where they're pretending to be in a Hollywood meeting,
Executive.
Chris is trying to get a Pixar movie about a monkey pitch,
Uh-huh.
and then I forget exactly what happens,
Jesus
but it fucking
Christ.
kills me.
Yes. Good example.
This is your bullshit topic. I don't
Sorry, I just thought of the dude blowing himself, and it keeps making me laugh.
You guys just brought that up. I love video. I like something that always makes me laugh is like when a video lacks context, and it's just like the most nonsense shit.
Just random shit happening on screen.
Like the fucking. There's like a video that Katie was watching. I'm fucking dying laughing. Where like there's like a tub, not like a tub that you bathe in, but like a tub full of shit. And this
like
guy's
storage container.
Yeah, and this guy's got like a wrench that's like a giant half circle and like prongs, and he's like, and off camera you just hear pickle jar. Gotta open the pickle jar. And he's like, get the wrench, open the pickle, and there's like, it sounds like there's like 8 people saying this shit, and then there's just one guy on camera doing it, and you can tell like because he's looking at people that he's not alone in this room. And you're like, what is going on?
But that's all you get.
That's all you get is the guy trying to open it, and people just be like, pickle jar, gotta get the pickle jar.
That is like bordering like disturbing and funny to me at the same time, where it's like, what is happening? Where could this be happening?
It was like the back of a restaurant.
In the fucking world, like
why?
Yeah.
Why is someone recording it?
Yeah, like what happened that this just got recorded?
Yeah. No, it's so weird. I agree with that completely.
Yeah, that's good.
Lack of context always makes a video funnier.
God, yeah.
You ever seen the one where the kid's like, oh, my mom, he opens his lunchbox, oh, my mom only packed me water, and he drops his phone in, and it makes the most ungodly sound.
It happened.
It's funny.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
That was like when those fucking, well, they're fake now, but like, do you remember when there was that weird thing? It was like a hole in the fucking mud.
Oh,
and they drop Coke and Mentos in there,
and they pull a fish out.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I love those videos.
Like at first, I was like, is this real? Like, there was nothing. There was no information on it. No. You can't Google it. It would just go back to that video.
Yeah.
The guy was always so aggressive about it.
And he's like, yeah, he pulls out like 8 fucking catfish out of there, and you're like, okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I saw a video before I knew like what a sturgeon. You know what a sturgeon is?
No.
Oh, they're fish that can get like 10 feet long.
Okay.
And I just saw a video of a guy in a boat, and then like a giant sturgeon goes up and goes, ah! And just hits it, and it tries to get on the boat. Like, it's just like,
yeah,
and he hits it, and it goes down. And he just looks at the camera and he goes, what the fuck? It always fucking cracked me up because like this guy was in just like pure panic because he saw a real sea monster.
It landed on his boat.
Yeah, it just like plopped up and it looked like a giant catfish.
And he beat it off.
And he just like hit it.
Yeah.
With like the most just like, oh.
Yeah.
I saw this one video. You guys know what alligator guards are?
No.
There's these. They're also like a 10-foot long dinosaur-looking fish. They're fucking They're fucking awesome, but they're terrifying.
Oh yeah, wait. Here's a sturgeon, by the way.
Oh, those. Yeah.
This thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's just
that is literally like 10 feet long.
That is a Leviathan.
Yeah, it's a big sea monster,
Holy
and
shit.
it fucking plopped up.
Yeah. But they like live in lakes and like big rivers down south, and there was this like there's like this family on like a canoe or something, and there was just an alligator guy right next to it, and there's like a kid and his dad, and he's like, oh look, and the kid lets out the most ungodly shriek I have ever heard. I can't replicate it. It's so fucking funny.
Children crying is a pretty funny one.
Oh yeah.
Children crying is pretty good.
Children crying for stupid reasons.
Just kids doing dumb shit. That stupid fucking Bigfoot video absolutely slaughters me.
That Bigfoot was
real. He's in the way he delivers it. Like, he's in the forest right now.
If you don't believe me,
Bigfoot,
then kill yourself.
The confidence this child.
Dude, the best thing is nobody knows that video.
No
that
one has
video
that
could have
video
went so viral.
Except us. Except we have it.
We have it.
And I'll never share it because that kid is still a YouTuber to this day. I watched that kid grow up.
You gotta wait till he's like a successful YouTuber.
Like,
and then
just like, you were a baby?
just like email the video to him, and he's just gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Like, I know.
he was like, "I thought no one had that."
Yeah. We do.
Have you ever seen the video of the kid? Fucking kids are funny.
Kids are funny.
The dad's like, the kid's just like spelling Nutella. The dad goes, "What does that say?" And the kid, how he says it, he's like, "Peanut butter." He's so confident. He's like Nuttella. What's that spell? Pinot de Bota. He like grows an accent. It's so goddamn funny.
It's adorable.
Yeah, kids are funny.
There's a lot of funny fucking clips on the internet.
My favorite is when a kid does something stupid, like, and then they face the consequences for it, and then they act like, "What the fuck? Why me?" You know.
You ever seen the one where the kid
fucking crying.
eats the onion thinking it's an apple?
No.
They're like, "Mom, give me the apple," and they're like, "This isn't an apple." They're like, "Yes, it is."
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
They immediately.
Face the consequences of their actions.
Stupid
Oh my
fucking.
god.
Yeah.
Oh god, I saw a fucking video
Dumb
recently that
children.
cracked me up.
Yeah.
It was a baby, and it was like one of those like, oh, the first time the baby hears its mother.
Uh-huh.
And they put the things in. And they're like, hello, and he's like, and then they're like, how are you? And he goes, ah! Like he screams in fear.
You've never heard sounds before.
This kid's so fucking shit scared because he heard his mom speak.
Oh.
He's heard nothing his whole life, and then all of a sudden the sound is introduced. Of course, the baby's gonna
Of
freak out
course.
because all those baby videos, they're like crying, and then they're like, and they put it in their mom talks. So like, oh, this is
Yeah.
how I really imagine it
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, ah!
A brand new sensation you've never felt in your life. Of course.
Overwhelming sensation.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucker could probably hear his heartbeat.
Fuck. Have you seen that really creepy video of it's like it's about, this is actually isn't funny, that it's not that funny. It's about like how babies react like to stimulation and shit.
Oh my god,
to facial,
yeah.
like to facial shit. Where like the baby's all happy like, and then the mom is blank face just like looking at the baby, and the baby's like trying to get her attention, like starts touching, she's like, hey, I love you, like the baby's talking like hello blah, and like nothing, no response from the mom, and then the baby starts looking stressed, like, what the fuck, like hello, like it's trying to get like any response from the mom, and it's so sad because you can see the baby's face go from happy to distressed, like you can see the second it changes. He's like just starts crying.
I
Just
remember.
starts weeping.
I remember specific. My dad is just a
Poor
piece of
thing.
shit. He used to do this thing all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
And because I was like 4, I would always
Yeah.
fall for it.
Uh-huh.
Where we would be like playing or something, and I would be like, dad, or like play wrestling or something. It's
Yeah.
some dumb shit. And then my dad would just pretend like play dead.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, Dad! Dad! And I like shake him and start crying, and then he'd like lift his head up, fucking crying, laughing. And I'd hate him for it.
Your dad's an asshole.
That's like a thing to do with kids.
You don't do
guess.
it more than once.
He did it all the time,
I
and I
know.
was a little child, and
Yeah.
I fell for it.
I was a
every
little
time.
child.
Yeah. No, dude, a lot of people are like just don't respect their fucking kids, and that's why they grow up like to be fucked up. They're like, whatever, it's just, it's just messing around, but it's a baby, it doesn't know anything else, it doesn't know that you're fucking
That's all it
joking.
knows.
It thinks you actually he thinks you actually killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He actually killed you.
Ian, how did your dad used to torment you as a kid?
Yeah.
I'd pour cold water on us when we were in the shower.
Really?
He'd turn the lights off and pour cold water on us.
What an asshole!
My parents would do that too. That
Why?
was my sister, actually. I don't know.
That's
That
evil.
definitely happened to me a few times.
Oh my god, that's the worst fucking thing. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. My dad would just pretend to cut himself for years.
What?
He had a box cutter, and he'd be like, "All right, time to open the and he'd like pretend he'd get cut. And I was like, "Dad, what the fuck?" He'd be like, "Just kidding." And that's why I have a fucking phobia of knives and sharp things to this
Damn.
day. Thank you, Dad. That's why I'm so afraid.
Even my dad would get like when those like really big D batteries or whatever,
Uh-huh.
would, like
You'd lick
lose
'em?
juice. You're like, yeah, we would.
My dad would get me to test them. He's like, "Oh, is this charged?" Yeah, it's good.
You like batteries?
I would look forward to it.
Oh my god, why are you guys the way you are?
David's sucking on batteries.
Sucking up batteries. You would look forward to quality time with Dad by sucking on batteries.
Oh. fun. I get shit for choking my friend, but
Holy
David's
shit.
sucking batteries
Sucking
for
batteries
fun.
with his dad. I'd look forward to it. I'd love our weekend time when we suck on batteries together.
Tingles and hurts.
Anytime a battery would die, we're like, oh, I gotta get a new battery. I'm like, can I lick it?
David!
Because it would like shock me. I'm like, oh!
Oh
They give me a thrill, a sick thrill.
So fucking funny.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'll have to try to look at battery later.
You've never done that?
No.
With like the 2-prong?
No.
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah, you
Just
just
a little
like
jolt.
just the old time on it.
I'll do it. I'll suck on a battery.
You suck a battery.
Suck 'em roots.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
That's
What a
fun.
time. What a time.
Jesus
What a
Christ.
time, Yes.
It
The
Much
good old
simpler
days.
times as well.
When we didn't know no better.
Indeed.
Yeah, for sure.
was the best of times, it was the worst of
It
times.
was the best of times. Yeah.
My dad's just the reason I walk so fucking fast.
Yeah.
Because of Jake's. And I had to use my
Oh.
little legs to keep up with him in a
Oh.
fucking yard sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just walk really fast.
Yeah.
Andrew, or
Hopefully-
Ian, speak. Why is fucking work calling me?
Don't pick it up.
Don't pick it up.
Don't pick it up.
Gonna ignore that.
Yeah, baby. Bass Dave.
Yeah.
Fuck that go.
Andrew, Ian, sorry. Can you relay the story of your dad chasing you with a fucking Easter bunny head on?
What?
Didn't you tell the story about how you came out of Weiss and your parents?
Oh my god! I forgot about that.
I want to hear.
It's fucking... I think it was like dead ass at night.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents know when I get out.
Yeah.
And this was before I had a car.
Yeah.
So I had to walk home.
Oh, shit.
So it's at night, and I walk out of Weiss,
Uh-huh.
and I just see... my dad's a big man.
Yeah.
Not tall, but he's
Yeah.
big guy. I see
Stout.
this buff man with a fucking rabbit head
Uh-huh.
sprinting at me full force. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know what to do. I just stood there. And my dad, I can hear him fucking laughing when he gets close to me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I forgot about that.
Ian, what you would have done if he just like started wailing on you?
It would have been funny as
You
hell.
would have died.
I would have been dead.
He would have killed you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the opening to like a fucking movie or something.
Yeah, it's opening to fucking Furry Nights, David.
Yeah, for nights.
Just kill someone.
I
Did I ever
do
tell you
love
about the
Furry
guy
Nights.
that got in my car?
No.
Got in your car?
What? What the fuck happened there?
So it's me and Katie, and we go to Weiss because
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get snacks.
Yeah.
And I park next to a car, and there wasn't a lot of cars, but it was the closest spot.
Uh-huh.
And I park, I put it in park, I turn the car off,
Mm-hmm.
and I just see this guy get out of his car,
Yeah.
open the back seat, and sit down.
What the fuck?
And then I just like slowly turned around, and he's like, "Wait, do I know you?" And my instinctive reaction was, "I don't know, maybe." And he was just like, fuck, and he got out of the car and fucking drove away. He was clearly like doing a drug deal or something, and he was like, "Oh, I'll park next to you."
Oh.
And I just parked next to him
Yeah.
and like didn't get out of my car real quick, so he got out and fucking went in.
So fucking
And
funny.
fucking Katie was like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
Sketchy
Do
man.
I know you?
Sketchy things.
Did he drive off?
Yeah, he fucking peeled out.
So funny.
And I'd seen this man like around, so that's why my brain was like, I know of
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Like I've seen you before. Wow, that's really funny and a terrible way to do a drug deal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if it works, if like a car that probably looked almost identical didn't park next to him.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a mix-up in a fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You got the stuff? I think so. And he
Right.
recruits you for like a dance league.
Yeah.
David
That's a
just went in the
dance-
wrong
Dance
direction.
league.
You got the stuff, kid.
He went in the
You're gonna
right
be a
direction.
star.
I'm gonna make you a star.
And I just sell cocaine to all the dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Ian, if you had to do one illegal drug, what would it be?
Crocodile, so I die. Cyanide.
That's a good idea.
Crocodile cyanide.
My
David,
skin
what about
will
you,
melt.
huh? A little straight edge?
None.
You can't pick none. You can't pick none.
David has to pick one.
Heroin.
Jesus.
If he's gonna go for it, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
goddamn.
gonna do it. Might as well just ruin my life.
Why not like Oxycontin? That's the
yeah.
the medical grade. You know, nothing dirty.
Yeah, no needles.
A little, Oh
If I'm gonna do one, I want the dirtiest.
no!
I want to suck the
Why?
heroin blood out of a junkie and inject it into my own.
Yeah, get AIDS. You know, why not?
It's awful.
Fucking.
Great.
I'll never forget when Jeff said that OxyContin is the most amazing drug ever.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
No, I believe it. You kidding me?
Feels like you're floating. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah. My sister got, I forget, for her kidney stone.
Yeah.
They gave her some shit too.
That's what he got it
And
for.
I was like, yeah. And she wouldn't take it. And I was like, Brianna, please, I want to try it. And she's like, no! You get nothing. I'm like, please. It was a full bottle.
You could have sold that.
Give me. I want to try.
I want to try. I want to see what is it like, please.
Let me eat
I love the
it.
lie that people say that it's like if you combine aspirin and like acetaminophen, like the two painkillers,
Uh-huh.
it's like
It becomes
it's
heroin?
No, they're like it's just as good as like medical grade
Yeah.
painkillers.
It's like, no.
No,
Never
It makes
going
you
to
feel
be.
sick.
yeah, it's like no,
Oh.
it's fucking stupid.
That's insane.
I've heard people say that, and I'm like, you're wrong.
It's just because they don't want to go to the doctors, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or, they don't want to take the
they don't want to take OxyContin, which is fine.
Yeah, fair.
But like, if I had horrible surgery and I was in a massive amount of pain, I'd take the Oxy, boy.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I'm not gonna fucking just mix aspirin and Adderall or whatever.
I'd
Not
suck it
Adderall.
down. I'd be like, get me a nice playlist, and then I'd just chill to it.
Give me a harsh noise playlist.
Give yourself fucking brain disease.
Remember when I played that outside the theater?
No.
You don't remember
Harsh
this?
noise?
Oh my! You know what harsh noise music is?
I think so.
It's just like the worst sounding
It's
shit.
just noise. Yeah.
And I would put it on every once. No, I'll play some.
It's just like...
Okay.
But yeah, there was a time when I was doing the marquee at the theater,
Uh-huh.
and fucking Andrew's in the goddamn. What is
Oh,
it?
the box?
He's in the box,
Uh-huh.
and I think I literally played this.
Nice. Why?
And I played that through the fucking.
Oh, yeah! You're a freak, dude.
And Andrew was like,
Imagine you hear that, you're just doing your work, and that starts playing out the fucking window. You'd be so scared.
That is spooky.
Yeah.
Just clipping noise into the microphone.
Yeah.
That is like a chilling fucking...
and he fucking opens up the door, like the window. He's like, and I'm just standing there, fucking dying laughing.
You asshole.
I miss doing the marquee in the summer.
Marky, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Give you a jolt. You're on top of that
I
big
miss
letter.
working with you, my friend.
Aww.
We had a lot of good times at the theater.
Yeah, I love the theater. Now I just don't have time to make $7 an hour.
Not worth it, bro. It's not
What's the
worth
wackiest thing that ever happened to you two lads at the theater?
I probably shouldn't say on
it. You
podcast.
got a suck suck.
I said you two, meaning
He watched.
together.
I was there.
Yeah, he watched the door.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah, I watched the door.
Impressive, man.
This is not real.
Oh, okay.
Got it out. I'm so tired. I don't know, wacky shit that happened to both of us.
Both of us. I would say when we were
Together.
sitting on the couch and the girl literally just sat on me and was like, hey.
Oh yeah, there was a girl flirting up with Ian, and I was like third wheeling so hard right now.
I remember Rob poked his head out, looked at me, went, he like, gave me a look like, whoa, and then just nodded his head. Like he was gonna be like, all right, let's clean up, and he was
Rob
just
is
like, whoa.
So funny.
All right,
dude.
carry on.
He's just like, fuck it. These stupid kids are living their lives.
I love Rob, yeah.
He's the best.
He seems like a cool cat.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
That was probably it. A lot of Rocky shit.
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
When-
People are fucking freaks.
When the one
Yeah.
guy who worked there for a while, who's like the most straight edge, wore like khakis and polos all day,
Uh-huh.
played golf, white man.
Oh,
Remember him?
yeah!
And he had to work Rocky, and the one girl kept hitting him with a dildo, and he was like shutting down, like on all levels. He didn't know what was happening.
I remember that guy.
We made him go up on stage and get fucked.
So weird.
I also remember.
They hit him with a dildo?
Yeah, they were hitting him with a dildo. They had a big black dildo.
Yes.
Cool.
But I remember me and Kenny used to play fucking Smite with this dude called Juan.
Uh-huh.
And like how he talked and how Kenny talked about him, I expected this like schlubby, gross guy.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm bringing Juan to Rocky Horror because Kenny liked that shit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hell yeah!" and this fucking man walks in, and he's the most beautiful Hispanic man I've ever seen. He's like jacked and hot, and I'm like, Juan, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then we made him go up on stage and he got butt fucked.
Yeah.
He was just like, I don't know what's happening.
I do not like these.
I do not like this very much.
That's funny.
So fucking funny.
Rocky, I don't never get the why people like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think Kenny just liked it because he could see a woman.
Yeah, that's true. Now we just have straight up burlesque at the theater,
Oh, yeah.
so it can come to that.
I remember the burlesque show was going on, and I was fucking annoyed. I was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And then everyone kept trying to explain it to me, and it's just like, I was like, I don't care. Why? Why do people enjoy this?
Yeah, no, it's just like stripping, but everybody's involved. Like everyone's watching.
Yeah. It's weird.
Super weird.
I once heard somebody describe Rocky Horror as a gay movie made for straight people.
I kind of can see it in a way.
Because I don't think a whole lot of gay people really like Rocky Horror.
Nah, they still like it. Watch it
know.
at the theater.
Yeah.
Hey, did anything wacky happen when we were working together at Dorney?
Not really. Dorney Park sucked. I just remember I was miserable and sad all the time. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got called a faggot in earnest there
What?
for like the first time in my life.
By who?
Just some asshole. This asshole was trying to steal a prize, and I was like, "Hey man, you can't." I was like on my way to break, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man, I think this guy's trying to steal a prize. Just keep an eye on him." And he was like, "What the fuck you say to me, you little dickless faggot?"
Oh my god.
So I was like 16.
I
And he was a
know.
big fat idiot. And then, yeah, he just called me a faggot, and I was like, "Okay, guy." I just walked off, and then I heard that he also went over to like one of the females that were working on the stands was like sexually harassing her. So then he
Yeah.
got banned for life.
Good.
Nice.
So fuck that guy.
Fucking moron.
Oh my god. That's the one thing I'll give Whole Foods. There was this one guy being really fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, there was this girl, and for some reason, everyone just, these shitbags flocked to her. Like, she kept getting, like, creeped on.
Yeah.
And, like, she has a mask on and is in full work uniform, and this one guy was like, I just have to tell you, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
Oh my
And she
God.
literally went, okay.
Yeah.
And then, like, he kept, like, hovering around, and then they're like, hi, yeah, give me your cart and leave.
Good.
They didn't even let him buy his shit.
No,
They're just
good.
like, yeah, bye.
Who fucking gives a shit? You
Yeah.
don't act like that to people working at a goddamn store.
Why are, you know,
Let them exist.
not trying to sound like a white knight or whatever, but why are guys fucking
There is
just
this,
the
like,
stupidest...
There's this subset of guys that are just like, they have so much fucking confidence in themselves, and they're always the ones that shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's
And
so
they always-
unfounded every time.
They always cause problems with it.
Purely ignorant.
Because, like, if you have a bunch of confidence and you're like this big hot guy, it's like, yeah, alright.
Yeah.
You probably saying these things is gonna either work out or, like, just be creepy. Not as creepy, but when the gross weirdo does it,
Yeah. No.
and they just overextend.
It's like that that comic where it's like the buff guy.
The buff guy and the fat guy. It's exactly what it is.
He's
It's like,
hey,
I like
honey,
your...
you're looking good.
Yeah.
He's like, ew.
It's like to an extent, but yeah, those the fucking uggos, the same things that you see on like the TikTok cringe we watch.
No, yeah.
It's those same people that do that
I think
shit.
they're really sexy. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working with this one just a few weeks ago. Was working with this one girl and this big like this fucking 60-year-old fucking weird looking guy comes over and is like, "Hey mama, can I get your number?" And she was like, "No."
Oh my god.
Like, well, you can't take you out sometime, and she's like,
No.
"No."
And that's. Oh, what? Sorry.
that was just because she walked away.
Is that okay?
Like that doesn't work.
And I always feel bad because I feel like in our little society, like, you know, people are trying to be polite. So if you know somebody's a fucking creep to you, you're still like automatically like, you know, set to be polite. Like, no, it's okay, you know, like just to not.
Yeah, not to explode the
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah, exactly. Which I guess works in
Depends.
a few different ways, but still, a lot of it should just be like, fuck off, get the fucking picture, and when you do this, you know, they need like something to fucking wake them up.
Yeah.
You keep doing it.
God. Dude, fucking my one coworker just keeps having people flirt with them. And listen,
Yeah.
this man's not ugly. But he's not like the most attractive man on the planet.
Yeah.
And this fucking woman keeps coming in and looking for him. And he's got a girlfriend, and he's like, I gotta stay. He calls her the pretty lady.
Oh.
He's like, I gotta stay away from the pretty lady. because she's like really attractive, and he's like, oh boy, this is no good. Because she came in the
tempted.
She came in the one day. She's like, "Hi, yeah, I'm not wearing makeup. You know, I look like shit."
Yeah.
And he was like, "It took everything in me to not fucking just unload compliments onto her."
Just sing her praise.
And I'm like, I get it, man. And I'm just like, how the fuck do you keep getting hit on? He's like, I don't know.
Funny. Oh man.
I don't know, but I'm trying.
Dude, fucking now having the mustache only, oh my god, all it is just like old ladies making comments at me. It's like the opposite of what I wanted.
You got the Burt Reynolds going on.
Yeah, I get called Burt Reynolds like 3 times. The one lady that I always help though, she's like a chef, and she came in, she's like, "Oh, Mr. Gentleman Man, Mr. Gentleman,
Mr. Gentleman Man,"
and I was like, okay.
Yeah, mustache.
So far the worst compliment I got was, "Well, you don't look creepy with it, so that's good." And I was like, okay.
That is good. That is good. You pull it off. Now, if you had those fucking like bottle glasses, then be a different story.
Well, yeah.
It would
I wear like
complete the look.
I wear the like fucking Jeffrey. I have the Jeffrey Dahmer ones that I wear.
No, you have those.
Yeah.
The big roundos.
Yeah. That looks great. It's a great look.
Yeah, a great.
I get
look.
compliments. No shit.
Oh my.
I get compliments on my beard sometimes, but it's always by fucking like old conservative men.
Oh
I think
yeah.
I'm one of them.
Oof.
Not as bigger, brother.
I thought you were gonna say in your band tees. Because that's like the most common, like, you wear a band shirt,
Oh, yeah.
other person with band shirt compliments your shirt.
Yeah, that does happen. I guess I was thinking more at work.
Oh, yeah.
Wear band tees to work.
You know that meme where it's like, oh, a guy gets complimented like once a year?
Yeah, he thinks about it forever.
Yeah, which is 100% true because a fucking memory just popped in my head when I was in Hot Topic buying an Avenged Sevenfold tee. And I'm fucking standing in line and this girl, like fucking a foot taller than me, but probably it looked like my age.
Yeah.
I was like, I like your shoes, and then we started talking, and I was just like, I was combing my goddamn pants.
Mommy.
It's like, what's your name? Oh, it's Mandy. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy.
Mommy, sorry.
Shit crack. I fucking think about that all the time. I'm just like,
so funny.
what happened to the tall Hot Topic girl? Where's she in my life?
I hope she's well.
Girls do compliment my hair every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'll go,
The hair.
I used to get that when I had long hair.
Yeah. Cool. Man, you guys get compliments?
Not really.
No, that's like twice a year at
Andrew,
most.
your pancake butt.
Yeah.
Nice little pancake butt.
Pancake butt.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That means someone's looking at your ass. No one's talked about my ass.
It's true.
Ain't
back in high
nobody
school.
talking about my ass.
Yeah, so were all these.
Oh, I guess. Nah, you got Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, but they're my coworkers. They're gonna say that. It's not like it's random people. An old lady called me a doll. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna look good.
I don't want to hear it. You got catcalled in a car. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that was my compliment of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
18 women fouled out of a car. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I want to fuck you
I'll slap
in.
his ass in a row. It was like a circle. They all funneled right
They
back
were
into the
doing
car.
donuts around me and every time they went around, they slapped my ass.
I like that you getting your ass slapped gets new details every time.
You go, oh.
Crazy women.
Crying, my ass cheeks bleeding. By the end of it, there's a red mark on my
It's
pants.
like a scary Dark Souls boss. It's like a car and then like 8 arms coming out of it all the time.
8 really long arms, gross fingers.
They smacked your ass so hard so many times that the fabric around your ass eroded. You're wearing brand new pants with a circle around your ass where it's just your
One
cheeks.
cheek falls out.
Yeah.
Oh, cheeks out.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's what happened to Ian.
Yeah.
I get complimenting on my drawings. I'll take that. I like that.
Can we talk about the commission you got that fucking annoyed me? Fucking pissed me off. I'm still mad about that.
It was an anime character in Yeezys.
No, but what made it worse was the guy photoshopped exactly what he wanted. And it was a good Photoshop.
It was a decent Photoshop.
And then he was like, yeah, do this.
Just draw it.
It's like in the same pose, same outfit, but with Yeezys.
Yeah.
It's like, and he paid Andrew $35 to do this. To do something he already did. I was so mad. I was so fucking upset. I was like, this guy is an idiot. I was like, all right, good Andrew's getting his money and all, but like, this guy's a fucking moron.
Dumb.
He's a fan. He likes my drawings.
Andrew, what's the weirdest commission you ever got?
The guy that
Weirdest commission I
wanted you to draw his mom.
Oh my goodness,
I
golly
think you told me about that.
gracious.
Yeah,
Did I tell you about
I
that
think
one?
so.
Yeah.
There was a dude, he messaged me years ago. He was like, will you please draw my mom? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. And he was like, I swear it's nothing weird. It's not anything. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not drawing your fucking mom. All right, done. Conversation over. He messaged me again. He's like, please draw my mom. Please draw my mom in lingerie and fucking anything. Risque, sex, anything. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Go die. I'm not drawing your fucking mother. You creep piece of shit. Oh my god. Why would you ask anyone to do that? What was I saying? Oh yeah,
Talking
there's
about
fucking creeps on the internet.
Well, what is some like terrible commissions you've
I
had?
don't fucking care. That was the worst one that I was asked for ever.
Anybody asked you to draw a kid Simba getting fucked by a horse?
No, nobody asked me for furry shit.
Good.
I guess the strangest thing I did draw was like expansion stuff,
Oh,
like where their boobs get really, really, really big, like unreasonably.
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll fucking do
I
it.
think we can give it a shot.
I'm like not into it, but I get why, and also it's not that hard to draw.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll fucking do it. Pay me $100, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
So that was a weird one. And then what else did I draw? I don't know. I will say no very often to commissions I just don't feel like doing. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What's your favorite commission you had to do?
My favorite commission?
Yeah, where you kept it for yourself.
To beat off to.
Yeah.
No, there was actually this guy who asked me. This is gonna be boring, but he just asked me to do D&D characters, and I think I designed them pretty well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, man. I often forget I draw shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm an artist, I guess.
You all forget you do the thing you do for a living.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I wish I could forget what I do for a living.
You can.
Yeah.
Fucking slapping around veal kidneys.
I'll give you a little Rohypnol. Take a nice nap.
I like how both you guys, when I sent that picture of the kidneys, were like, it shook me to my core.
It's so nasty. It's so fucking nasty. And what picture did you send it?
For context, yes, Ian sent us a picture of beef kidneys.
Veal. So baby
Veal
beef.
kidneys.
Oh.
Baby cow kidneys.
It was like, it looked like a fucking brain, but if... No, it looked like, you ever cut up mango into squares? And
Yeah.
just like, pop it open? That's what it fucking looked like, but the meat version, and they were huge.
And they were naturally like that.
Oh, so nasty.
It's so disgusting.
Ugh.
Put me in fight or flight instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you should have seen it when they were all vacuum like packed together. It was just like it was one giant tumor. Dude, we found tumors in the pork before.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, me and Ryan were in the room and he's cutting like bone-in pork chops on the bandsaw and he's like vroom, vroom, bah! And he's like, oh, and immediately the room stinks. And he like, you know the scene when in fucking TF2 when they crack the bread open? That's exactly what it looked like. It's a big green tumor.
Oh, so nasty.
I found a tumor inside me one time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you rip it out?
I did.
Did they give it to you as a little gift?
No.
They put it in a jar.
That's fucked up. They should let you keep it.
Too many
I'm
people
sure
are
if I
creating
asked,
homunculuses
they would've,
with it.
But
Homunculus.
I did get to keep the needle that got lodged in my foot.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
What
Yeah.
happened there?
My mom was sewing something and she dropped the needle into the carpet.
Oh.
And it's not like... I don't know how to explain. It's not like the ones where it's like the little fabric sticking up.
Yeah.
It's the one where it's like... It looks like it's like kind of sewed together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like lodged in the carpet, so it was like hooked into like a piece of fabric,
Yeah.
so it was sticking up and being held in place.
Oof.
And when I stepped on it, it not only went into my foot, but the needle broke in half.
Oh.
So there was still the part of the needle sticking up from the carpet, and the other one just got pushed deep inside my foot.
They pulled it out with a big magnet.
Oh.
They pulled the big red magnet out and went.
No, but we were like, fuck, my foot really hurts. And my mom was like, oh, the needle's still in the carpet. You're fine because it's here.
Yeah.
It just hurts because you got stabbed in the foot.
Yeah.
And I was like, makes sense.
Yeah.
So I went to bed and I woke up and I could not put any fucking weight on my foot whatsoever. So we went to the doctor and he was like, yeah, it's in there. You should probably get it out, like, immediately, because if it moves anymore in the foot, it could press up against a nerve, and then you could fucking lose feeling in your foot.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I got it taken out.
That's
Jesus.
fucked up. Your mom's like, it's fine. Use half a needle.
Yeah, how'd you not notice the needle was fucking broken?
Mom.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's fine, David.
Yeah, I guess you
Fine.
don't think that, a needle just got lodged in your foot and you can't even see it because it got pushed further in.
That's awful. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there was that guy. Speaking of keeping things that come off of you, did you know about that guy who his foot got? They amputated his foot in an accident, and they let him keep it, and he fucking ate it. He ate it with his friends. He was like, I've always wanted to try human meat, so I have my fucking foot. He showed a picture of it. Oh, it was so fucking nasty. They gave it back to him in a cooler, and the bone's sticking out. And he's like, time to make meat taco, like, human tacos. So he obviously sheared off the meat of his own fucking foot, and he cooked it up and ate it.
Did he like it? Did he say?
No, he didn't like it. None of the friends ate very much. Because his fucking cut off foot.
That's the problem. You're eating your foot meat. That's not gonna be the best source.
It's really not gonna be, but how often do you get a?
Well, you don't get that chance.
He should have. If they're gonna cut off his foot, you should have asked for the whole leg.
Just thigh high, yeah.
Yeah, just right there.
Because the thigh
You
meat's
could, you
gotta
could
be fucking...
slow roast that leg, spit roast it over a fire.
Yeah, maybe you just didn't cook it. Imagine you fuck up your one cook of human meat.
He overcooked it.
Yeah. It's like, oh fuck. Yeah.
It's fucking burnt.
That would suck.
Yeah, that'd be ass.
That would be.
Yeah, you guys.
Me and my coworkers were having a discussion the other day of who would taste the best if we had to eat each other. I was not on top of that list. Happy to say.
You weren't?
I was not.
Who was the top?
Some guy that I work with that you don't know the name of.
Yeah, but why was it?
Yeah, why was he at the top?
Because he was young and in shape.
Oh.
See, I don't think you'd want someone super in shape.
Well, not super in shape, but like young. He's not skinny, but he's not fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has a good fat to
Alright.
meat distribution.
Yeah. Could you bleed him easy, you think?
Yeah, could you hang him upside down and bleed him?
Did you bleed him easy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you bleed a human? From the
Neck,
regular?
probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Or your artery in your leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, leg artery. Oh!
The one that we would eat last
Do it alive.
was like a 6-year-old woman who smokes every day.
Old
Well,
Hilda?
yeah.
Dude, old Hilda would be disgusting.
Old Hilda.
Old
Yeah,
Hilda.
I'm calling her.
Old Hilda.
She'd taste like fucking cigarettes.
Yeah. Ugh.
And,
Ooh, all
to get through her
gamey,
skin, to like get her skin off, so just like fucking bunches.
Ugh.
I'm not eating old Hilda, fuck that.
Stop smoking so I can eat you. Come on, Jesus Christ.
She's like, you can eat me, boy, and she spreads her legs. David, what if old Hilda stopped you at your car and she said, "Take me home, David"? Would you take her home? Would you say, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it"?
This is a real person.
Pop their genters out.
Old Hilda's a real person?
Yeah.
It's based off a real person.
So what? She pops her dentures out. She's showing her your gums. She's like...
I think you are overestimating how old 60 is.
She lifts her skirt, shows your tits. Come on, Dave.
That's a clever joke, Andrew.
That was
good.
clever, but fuck you.
You might want to plug your shit in.
Nah, just let it end.
Let it die. If you want to end it, we can. Right there.
On saggy old titties.
No, I'll grab my charge in case we want to talk a little bit more.
Okay.
About what?
I don't know.
Oh,
You're fucking
okay.
talking like fine.
Okay. You remember this one? That's an egg. They're just, ooh. Oh, what's some like trends that you fucking hate?
That's a neck.
That's a neck was a really bad one. That's a neck.
I don't know.
Do you guys remember silly bands?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys like silly bands?
I got them and then I was disappointed.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like, these are gay.
I never wore silly bands.
I wore one silly band. I'm like, this is my shoe.
Dude, the
And I got
girl.
really attached to it.
There would be girls that had like their whole arms, like their whole
Filled with
forearms,
silly
silly
bands.
bands.
And they always look stupid because they're not just circles, so they have weird angles. I
Yeah.
thought they look dumb.
I thought they were cool because then like there were little shapes.
Did you guys ever see the Silly Bands movie?
Yeah.
No, what was the thing?
Yeah.
That happened like 8 years after silly bands was a thing.
Oh
right?
yeah.
what
Just
was
like
that?
Bobblehead the movie came out like a few years ago.
When bobbleheads were popular in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had Cher.
Yeah, it had Cher in it.
and they're
They
fucking-
couldn't sing one of her songs.
It's too bad.
She's like, I'll give you my image, but not my music.
Not my music. I will turn back time before I do that.
I don't mind Silly Bands.
I think they're really cute.
They
I
were
don't
too
know.
feverish.
I had 2 of them. Here's the thing, right? I would scrounge for them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't buy them. I didn't
We
have,
didn't
the
have
money. For
money.
that shit. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, find one here on the ground, find one there. They'd be dirty, wash them up. Mine now.
I bought one pack because
Yeah.
I saved money. I
Yeah.
just kept finding dollars and shit.
Yeah.
And I bought a pack and I was like, these suck. I remember one of them was a circle and I got so fucking mad.
It's a soccer ball. You're like, fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck you!
That's funny.
That was good.
David, what's a trend you hated in school?
A trend I hated in school.
Or just in general.
Just in general.
I hated those I heart boobies
Yeah,
those things.
Those are silly.
Those were silly.
I was like,
I hate it even more that they got banned. 'Cause
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
yeah.
As much as I did heart boobies, they were
Yeah.
stupid
I guess it was a little vulgar, for kids.
for like children.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was for breast cancer though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't say I heart fucking balls in my mouth for like testicle cancer. I don't know.
You could.
Yes, you
You
could.
probably shouldn't.
I heart balls, and then it's like a nasty, hairy ball sack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, what was another trend?
It's not that big a deal, but yeah. Another trend. Heart boobies.
there's all those stupid ones.
There was wasn't there a trend where you spray Axe in your hand and light it on fire and slap someone?
I'm sure there was, but I don't know anyone who fucking did
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
anyone who did it, but I saw a few videos of that.
Yeah, that's like cinnamon challenge.
crazy.
Fucking eating Tide Pods.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon challenge.
challenge. Yeah.
There was that one month in school where every week somebody would spray a can of liquid ass.
Oh, I
I
hated that stuff.
Oh,
That was the worst smelling shit.
Hated that shit.
I hope that kid
Who sells
forever
that garbage?
stinks.
Who sells that garbage?
Spencer's.
Yeah. Oh
Spencer's
my
is
God.
garbage.
Spencer's
Yeah.
is garbage. It's fucking trash.
Spencer's is the worst Hot Topic.
It's even shittier Hot Topic.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. There's 2 shittier Hot Topics.
Uh-huh.
And they're both at the fucking mall.
Yeah.
Is it
There's
the
a-
one that's only Disney stuff?
Oh, that place is gone.
Oh,
Wow.
The
Disney
fucking
store.
Cloud City, the comic store, bought that. So now it's just a Disney store, but they're in there. It's actually kind of funny.
Cool.
But no, there's this place called Box Lunch.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not all. I guess I see what you mean. It's like 90% Disney shit,
Uh-huh.
but it's just like dog shit, low quality pop culture crap,
Yeah.
and it's like their own brand half the time.
Yeah.
Where it's like at least Hot Topic brings in real brands
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
that shit.
And they go outside, just Disney and shit, or
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Box Lunch and Spencer's are just they're the 2 ends of Hot Topic, where
Yeah.
Hot Topic meets in the middle, where it's still pretty shit, but it's not
It's not
the
egregious
worst. Yeah,
in either way.
you can buy a pop culture T-shirt for a friend and you're set,
Yeah.
and it won't be the worst shit on the planet.
It's like FYE.
FYE is retarded.
Yeah.
Dude, I went in there and I found a fucking stack of Criterion movies,
Uh-huh.
Blu-rays,
Yeah.
and they come in white cases though that look like DVD. They were all labeled DVD.
Oh, really?
They were $5 each.
Nice.
Those are $50 movies.
That's amazing.
I bought them all.
Hell yeah.
I was like, you guys are morons.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and then there's like the pops that are like $60 and you buy them for $20 on eBay.
Yeah, all the crap there is so expensive. It's like all their movies are like quote unquote standard retail price, but that you'll never see them for that actual price anywhere else.
Never.
It's like always $20 less.
Yeah.
Like I'm not paying $40 for this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I hate pops, not because of their fucking, whatever designs, but just that they take up so much fucking shelf space in every store.
They're starting to go away.
They are starting to go away, but they still take up way too much.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking GameStop, fucking...
Well, GameStop's a fucking mess.
Yeah, GameStop is a fucking mess.
GameStop is useless.
I'm surprised they haven't gone out of business yet.
They're next.
Dude, not yet. Their stock price is still like 100
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Don't you remember the crazy boom that happened?
Yeah, I do. We missed it.
Yeah, we fucking missed it.
Let's not talk about money. I don't want
I
to.
don't want to talk about money.
I don't
I
need
miss
any
old
more
Hot
reason.
Topics so fucking
What,
bad,
edgy
man.
Hot Topic?
I used to be scared to go on a Hot Topic. And I'd be like,
fucking
I'm so fucking cool going into Hot Topic. And now it's fucking nothing. I
It's
want to
just-
meet emo girls in Hot Topic.
It's just like anime shit.
Oh, they're fucking normies.
My first Linkin Park album purchase was at a Hot Topic.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't even know what I got from Hot Topic. Cause
It had explicit parent control.
yeah,
Yeah.
explicit content involved or whatever.
What was the first album you guys ever bought?
I have no
What
idea.
is that one? It's like a black and white. Do you know what it's called?
It's like
Oh, was that Minutes to Midnight?
it's the
think so.
sun. It's like a big circle.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Thousand Suns?
That
Thousand
sounds about
Suns,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I would listen to that
God
so much.
bless
And the next one,
everyone.
Amaryllis, Shine Down.
Yeah.
Amaryllis.
I just bought like old CDs at fucking yard sales. So I can't remember my first one.
That's cool.
My first one was
Remember your first new release? Like something that new coming out, and you're like, oh shit.
No,
No.
because I didn't buy CDs.
Mm.
Oh no, I bought Disturbed the Asylum.
Yeah,
That's probably the
son.
first like purchase I made. And then I downloaded it to my Xbox 360 and played it while I was
Yes.
playing Black Ops.
Yes.
It wasn't the first album I bought, but the
That's
first album I ever got was Queen's Greatest Hits album.
Okay.
That was pretty solid.
Started strong.
The first album I ever bought was probably fucking Nickelback or some shit.
Yeah.
Graph.
Look at this graph.
Every time I do it make me laugh.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good old times.
indeed. Yeah, you fucking love that Disturbed Asylum album.
It's not a good album.
It's definitely not.
It's a terrible album.
It's one of their worst.
I know.
That's coming.
But listen,
Disturbed isn't
I
that good.
owned it.
Yeah,
And I loved it.
Same with
Yeah.
1,000 Suns. That's not a good Linkin Park album.
it's really not.
Not even good for Linkin Park. But I love all those fucking songs.
Yeah.
Because that was the.
I just liked
own
shit.
it. It's
Well, I also
yours.
just liked shit music back then.
Yeah, I know.
All I listened to was Disturbed, and they're a terrible band.
But it's special in your heart.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, going back and listening to a band that was like so instrumental in like forming my taste in music, and then be like, they're just fucking terrible.
Luckily
It's
with
such heartbreaking.
with me, I had like a huge fucking tone shift in high school or middle school maybe, where I was just like, metal's boring. I heard it all.
Fuck you.
That's funny.
And then I was just like, I heard Daft Punk for the first time, and I came my fucking pants.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard fucking Harder, Better, Faster, the live version of Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and Around the World,
Yeah.
which is still one of their best fucking songs. And then I remember like a few years later, it was like 2 years later, fucking Random Access Memories was coming out, and I was like,
Oh yeah, that.
because I remember I was listening to Get Lucky when it came out, and I was like, dude, good song.
Yeah.
And then like I kept hearing it everywhere, and I was like,
Everywhere.
fuck are you people?
Yeah, you get. I like that fuck first.
When I really didn't,
Yeah.
because like I liked them like way into their career.
Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah.
you're a fucking kid. You know?
Yeah.
It counts. I'd say.
The first, I remember specifically. I used to be like, metal is fucking shit. Fuck metal. Ugh, I don't want to hear people screaming.
Yeah.
So I was a fan of Nickelback and shit like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then I was at a sleepover, and my friends played Bad Country by Avenged Sevenfold. And I was like, oh, this is scary. And then like the next day I was like,
Fucking Bat
Wait a
Country.
second.
next day I was like, maybe I want to listen to that again. So I downloaded it off iTunes. I listened to that 80 fucking times on repeat. I was like, fuck, dude, yes!
Dude, that's what Ian did to me with violent video games. I don't play that shit. That's evil.
And I was like, all right, let's play Left 4 Dead.
Like, let's play Left 4 Dead. And I was like, what the fuck?
We're like decapitating people and blowing them up.
Bro, there was so much shit going on. Then we watched Zombieland, which isn't even like a gory movie.
It's gory, but it's like fun.
It's like
it's like a comedy.
Not actually scary, but I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I showed you your first R-rated movie and M-rated game the first time you ever came over. Fucking ruined you. My parents were completely fine with it. They were like, yeah, watch Zombieland. It's a great movie.
Oh my god, I want to play. I want to see blood.
I want to say blood.
Was it with you guys? I don't think it was. I watched... It wasn't. I don't know who the fuck those people were.
That's funny.
It was in my house, too. This was high school. And I watched Evil Dead with a bunch of people around Halloween.
Oh, wait.
We've done that.
We did do that.
But
I don't think
it was at my parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely...
The first time you watched Evil Dead?
No, it wasn't the first time. But I was like, yo, this movie's like, I've seen the first one a whole bunch. The first one's like, or the second one a bunch. The first one's fun.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, yeah, let's watch it. And I remember most people shitting on it. Like, this is dumb. And I'm like, I mean, it is, but come on.
Are you sure that wasn't when we watched it at the theater? Because I was being an asshole too. But
No, that wasn't then. You were being a fucking dick then.
Oh, were you?
I was like heckling it. I still liked it.
I know. But no, that wasn't then. This was like, I was at my house.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who these people... I keep remembering things where like, these people were at my house and I was like friends with them and then I wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we were on the fucking official podcast and Patrick
The
was like,
official
I was in...
podcast?
I'm sorry. What is their
Lab
podcast?
212.
Lab
Lab
212.
The poorly edited podcast.
Poorly edited. All right, it's close enough.
Yeah.
It's simple. But, like, Patrick was just like, yeah, I was in your house, dude. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
You're a little
funny.
social butterfly.
I was just, I guess.
Yeah, you used to talk all the time.
And I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I just didn't talk to him again.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like people you don't like vibe with 100%. I'm just gonna dip out. And that's cool.
Yeah.
Victor.
Stay as acquaintances.
You never mess with me back, asshole.
Anything else to talk about, or should we?
I think we're done.
All right. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Lunch Period Podcast.
Thanks, man.
Hey
you. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey you.
Now come here. Right here. And right here. And right here.
Yeah. Don't forget to ask us questions.
No. Stop. That's enough. I give you no. Stop. Stop. I said get off.
Dude, respect his boundaries, man.
Jesus.
Bye.